Ekholm takes it. Ekholm driving. Matthias Ekholm Michelli. Shot saved. Michelli rips it. Wah! Overtime we go. One series to decide everything. It all comes down to this, the Stanley Cup Final, as we enter the final part of the first season of our Toronto Maple Leafs NHL26 franchise, taking on the LA Kings without our captain, Austin Matthews, out until about June 2nd. I don't even know if he's going to be fully healthy by then. Morgan Rielly has really stepped up, co-leader in points on the team. 16 assists, just helping out everyone everywhere. Despite Matthews missing some time, really just a game, in 12 games, he is first in the league in playoff goals with 14, over a goal per game. In a critical Game 5 at home against Montreal, John Tavares recorded a hat trick to send us through to the Cup Final, knocking off our very historic rival. Tavares going to be centering a top line between Nyes and William Nylander, and then the rest of the lineup is a little bit of patchwork. We got Cowan, Lawton, and Domi as that second line. Michelli, Waugh, Dakota, Joshua. Line 2, Joshua with more ice time has really taken advantage of the opportunity. Only 5 points this postseason. But if we take a look at the game logs, 2 points in a big game against the Canadiens. And not a ton else elsewhere. If I'm being honest, had a pretty good series against Buffalo. But playing hard, playing well, big on the forecheck, played 16 minutes and 27 seconds in the series clinching game against the Canadiens. And then we have Lorenz, Kempf, and Yarncroc finally drawing back into the lineup. Defensively, Carlo returns soon? Carlo returns now. Let's fix this, actually. I meant to do this. Let's get this fixed. Carlo's going to be there. And we get our original defensive pairings back. And you're going to join me as I try to fix all of this. Ekman-Larsson. I don't need 2 defensemen on the power play. Even though they are up there for our best. We'll put Cowan out there. We'll put Cowan out there for the top power play line. And then for the second power play line, geez, this is looking rough. Michelli, Domi, Waugh. We'll get Lawton out there. Put Scott Lawton out there. We will switch him with... Oh, not with Pizzetta. We will switch him with Nicholas Waugh. And there we go. That's the power play setup for life without Austin Matthews for now. Let's get Game 1 started at home, hosting the Kings. We'll start with the simulation and just try to get an early look on the series. LA power play doesn't go immediately. Outshot quickly. We bounce back with a power play of our own. Can't convert. Quentin Byfield gets one by Joseph Woll to open the scoring. If we can just survive without Matthews, stay ahead in the series, stay on track, win our home games, that would be huge. But we're down 1-0 at the end of the first period. We get a power play opportunity, and Matthew Nyes hammers one home. Oh, a major. Scott Lawton gets some power play action, capitalizes in a huge way. Turcotte ties it up at 2 apiece. Big power play. Looks like it was from a major penalty, if I had to guess. We're racking up the shots. Kemper playing a phenomenal game. Third period, tied 2-2. Let's hop in. Tied 2-2. Tavares lining up for the draw. Tavares winning that draw. McCabe getting it over to Nylander. Nylander attacking the zone. Nylander dropping it back. Nyes backhand saved. Nyes having it, sending it around to McCabe, to Rielly. Slap shot saved. Getting Lawton out there for the offensive zone draw, trying to keep all the lines fresh. Lawton wins it. Rielly standing slap shot saved by Kemper. Lawton lining up for the draw. Lawton losing that draw. Breakout pass. Byfield getting hit by McCabe, losing that puck. Domi recovers it. Max Domi skating through. Oh, that's going to be like a slap pass shot, kind of. Pin along the boards, kicked out. Domi trying to get it, gets crushed. Kopitar out to Kempe. Cowan trying to check. Anderson to Byfield. Byfield skating through everyone. Riley breaking it up and sending the puck around to Lawton. Lawton turns it over. Riley diving in the way. McCabe collects it. Gets it up to Domi. Domi turning over to Lawton. Lawton attacking. Lawton turning back. Getting it to Riley. Riley over to McCabe. Slap shot missing the net. Lawton grabbing that puck. Sending that back to McCabe. To Riley. One-timer. Pushed aside. Cowan. Pinned on the boards. McCabe back to Riley. Going for another. Moore picks it up. And we're going to change our forward lines. Riley gets the turnover. Getting it over to Michelli. Michelli. Ow. Oh, Kuzmenko gets it. Slapping that down. McCabe going to grab that puck. Bouncing it off the boards to Ekholm. We're going to try to get a change. Ekholm up the ice to Dakota Joshua. Joshua having a bit of a step and losing it to Cody CC. Sending it over to Doughty to Denal. To Trevor Moore. Skating down, dumping it in. Ekholm grabbing it off the boards to Carlo. Carlo up to Michelli. Michelli attacking space. Michelli back to Waugh. Shot. Hits a body. Michelli trying to put it away. Can't. And we're going to go for another change as Gregor attacks Armia. Stopped by Carlo. What happened there? I don't know. Breakout pass. Lorenz taking it in. Lorenz just sending that around. Oh, we lose it. Lorenz, nice check. Waugh going for a hit as well. Ekholm going to pick up that puck. We're going to change our defense. We're going to wait and get that over to Lorenz. Over to Tanev. Tanev skating in. Tanev losing it. Waugh still out there. Waugh taking a shot. Saved. Ekman-Larsson shot saved. 32 saves on the night for Kemper as we start the draw in the LA zone. Tavares waiting for it. Puck drop. Tavares wins. Tanev gets it. Tanev shot saved. Tavares forecheck. Hammering CC. And Lafreniere dancing around. Nyes. Great stick work. Tavares gets it over to Nyes. Shot saved. Tavares lines up for the draw. And we jump. And we lose it. Lafreniere skating down. Tanev hammering him. Ekman-Larsson taking it. Ekman-Larsson driving up the ice. Ekman-Larsson across to nobody. Nylander on the back check. Hammering Kempe into the bench. And loose puck in the traffic. Emerging with it is LA. Driving in. Great stick work. Nyes getting in the way. Kempe sending it down. Tavares picks off that pass to Nyes. To Nylander. Nylander using his speed. William Nylander. Shot saved. Nylander trying to figure out what to do next. Gets it to McCabe. Hammers one. And that's Riley going way up there on that forecheck. McCabe poking it away. Nylander stealing it. Getting it to McCabe. Getting it over to Riley. Up to Tavares. Tavares entering the zone. Getting it down to Riley. Riley in front. Nothing. Kempe grabbing it. Hammered by Cowan. Gregor's going to slap it down. Riley picking up that puck. Just over a minute and a half left. Riley dancing around. Getting it to Tavares. Getting it to Cowan. Rookie using the size. Not really, kind of. Doesn't go anywhere. Kempe skating down. Riley trying to poke at it. Kopitar smacked away by McCabe. McCabe skating back for it. That's along the boards. McCabe emerges with it. McCabe over to Riley. Playoff Mo skating in. Playoff Mo to Lawton. Poked away. McCabe hammering a slap shot. Saved. Waugh lining up for the draw. Waugh losing it. Doughty. Waugh, nice forecheck. Michelli picking it up. Getting it over to Ekholm. Over to Carlo. Slap shot. Hit a body. Ekholm picks it up. Rips it. Saved. Michelli down to Waugh. Down to Carlo. Back down to nobody. Waugh, get on your horse. Oh, no, no, no. Carlo, get there. Waugh picks it up. Got about 12 seconds left for one last drive. Waugh skating in. Ouch. Ekholm takes it. Ekholm driving. Matthias Ekholm. Michelli. Shot saved. Michelli rips it. Waugh. Overtime we go. Sudden death overtime. Here we go. 40 shots on the day. Kemper keeping the Kings in it big time. Carlo, nice check. Kopitar skating down. Oh, that was almost dangerous. Carlo losing it. Ekholm, great check. Ekholm over to Willie. Willie, backhand. behind the net, saved. Tavares hammering on that forecheck. Tavares back down to Carlo, over to Ekholm, one-timer! First playoff goal for Mattias Ekholm. Game winner in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. It took us, 42 shots to win. 39 saves for Kemper. Nice, third star. Absolute force on the forecheck. Had a number of great opportunities, and we got robbed a bunch. Tavares, 2 assists, is the second star. Making plays since being elevated to that top line spot for the first time in a long time. And Mattias Ekholm, 2 points, including the game winner, is the first star. Austin Matthews is back. Austin Matthews returns to the lineup. Still going to be hurt, still fighting through that injury, but we have Game 2 in Toronto coming up now. Getting our captain back in a big way after taking a gutsy victory in Game 1 in overtime. Mattias Ekholm with the absolute cannon. Finally getting one past Kemper on those. We were cycling tons of those with Riley and McCabe earlier. We finally got one to go through, and it's tied 0-0 after the first period. William Nylander gets one by Kemper to give us the opening score in the second period. 1-0 lead for your Toronto Maple Leafs. Penalty kill has been phenomenal this game. Matias Maccelli from a similar spot just rips one by Kemper. LA power play doesn't go. Can't count out the Kings yet. But we're going to take what looks to be a 2-0 lead into the third. 3-0 lead. John Tavares. Wow, that second line's been putting in work. We're going to let the Buds handle it. LeBlanc gets one by Woll. 3-1 is the score with 14 minutes left in the game. Can we just hang on? Power play, that's going to help a lot. Even if we didn't score. Very much on the offensive there. Time winding down, just over 6 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Domi with the empty net goal. And that's going to be a 4-1 victory at home as the series goes to LA. Joseph Woll, 28 saves, is your first star. Maccelli and Tavares for 2 and 3. Very, very interesting. And Matthews, 20 points, is now back again tied for leading the playoffs. 20 points in 13 playoff games is ridiculous, if I must say. And now we're going to get the game going in LA. Dropping the puck. We're again out there early. Austin Matthews, welcome back. Captain, my captain, returns in a big way. Gets the opening goal in LA. Should be fully healthy. Jake McCabe hammers one down the middle again to give us an early 2-0 advantage. David Kemp gets in close, makes it 3. The Kings just can't keep up as we have a 3-0 lead after the first period. Make it 4 with Matthews getting in close for the goal. Time winding down. I'll hop in and play because that'd be quite underwhelming for it to be this fast. We'll hop in and play, get some gameplay. But man, oh man, this team came to play. Matthews returns, gives us that spark. And the Kings just haven't been able to keep up. Matthews going to line up for the draw. We lead 4-0 entering this third period. Matthews going to lose the draw. Anderson hit by Domi. Riley skating behind the net, grabbing the puck. Sailing it up the ice to Domi, who has a step behind the defense. Max Domi! Oh my god. Got crushed. Doughty hammered by Nyes. Byfield crushed by Domi. McCabe hammering Kopitar. Sending the puck down. Riley carrying it in. Riley driving. Riley going for the shot. Saved. Matthews, what are we doing? Matthews trying to get a stick on that. Breaks it up very nicely. We're going to turn around. Matthews ripping it along the boards. Back to Cowan. Fresh off the bench. Down to Riley. Down to McCabe. McCabe going to drive. McCabe skating in. McCabe turning. Shooting. Save. Tavares trying to pick it up. Can't. Lafreniere counterattack going. Nylander with the nice check. Tavares getting in there as well. Nylander skating up. Nylander driving. Shooting. Saved. And wow. Pindle on the boards. Puck goes screaming around the edge. Clark picking it up. Yet to record a point this final. McCabe forcing the shot, saved by Wool. McCabe breakout pass to Cowan. Cowan taking it up. Cowan trying to do something. It's all him by himself. You were very much on your own, kid. Going to get him going to the bench. And play out in front. Michelli, fresh off the line change, gets it. Over to Tanev. Down to not Ekman-Larsson, that's still Michelli. Michelli up to Lawton. Lawton fighting for it. Lawton turning, shooting up close, save. Michelli gets it. Oh boy, that just crushed Nick Waugh. And Ekman-Larsson grabs it and forced to retreat. Ekman-Larsson off the boards to Lawton. Lawton. Oh shoot! Lawton going for the friendly fire. Whoops. Kemper getting pulled. Yikes. Yeah, we chased Kemper with a 4-0 performance. He was lights out game 1. The Kings couldn't capitalize. And Kemp losing that draw. Dakota Joshua, oh boy, eats it. Lorenz dancing around, just going to send that in. Joshua and Ekman-Larsson for some reason on the forecheck. Fiala hit by Joshua. Lorenz, oh, we missed. Kemp skating around. Dumoulin grabbing it. Tanev, nice hit. Denault crushed. Dakota Joshua picks up that puck. Ekman-Larsson sending that up to Steven Lorenz. Lorenz attacking. Lorenz cutting. Lorenz losing it. Tanev grabbing it, just firing it on net, kind of. Lorenz forechecking the crap out of this puck. Domi out there, so we're going for the line change. And Denault skating down. Denault hit by Tanev. Kemp picking up that puck. Kemp getting that to the Kings. Ekholm skating back, fighting for it. Nice. Sending it to Kemp. Screaming that up the ice to Domi. Domi has a step. Domi! Denied. Nice. Nice check. Nice. Getting that puck. Nice. Getting it to Ekholm. Hammering one. Saved. Pushed aside. LeBlanc driving down. Dumping it in. Carlo. Intercepting. Getting it over to Ekholm. Ekholm. Dancing around. Getting it to Domi. Domi absolutely gassed. Trying to fight for it. Forsberg covers. Tavares losing that draw. Anderson dancing around. Tavares on the forecheck. Cowan trying to poke check. Kempe getting by. Nice check from Ekholm. Carlo grabbing it, sending it over to Ekholm, giving it to Cowan. Cowan driving. Cowan spinning, turning. Cowan shooting, saved. And Tavares wins that draw. Riley grabs it. Riley shot, saved. Cowan, loose puck. Cece playing it. Cowan checking. Kempe, sorry. Getting it over to Kopitar. Kopitar hammered by Riley. Cowan intercepts the pass. McCabe grabbing it, sending it around to Cowan. Cowan waiting, sending to Tavares. Tavares driving up. Tavares going for it. Tavares trying to feed it to Nylander. Can't. Kuzmenko turning up the ice. And Riley forces the dump in. McCabe going to grab it. McCabe sending it around. We've got just over 30 seconds left. And Cowan getting it to Nylander. Nylander skating. Nylander across. Tavares saved. Tavares dancing around. Back to Riley. One-timer. Saved. Not even saved. Hit Kuzmenko. LeBlanc gets planted by Jake McCabe. Riley grabs it from behind the net. Breakout pass to Tavares. We're still going to push. Don't want to let up. Tavares over the wall. Bet it way too far behind him. That's a rough trip. That's not going to matter. And Riley, one last hit. We secure the shutout victory in Game 3. Dominant performance puts us up 3-0 in the series. The boys came to play. Wool, 20-save shutout is the third star. 4-0 victory. The Kings had 3 power plays. Dang, Matthews, 2 goals is your second star. He's going to run away with leading the playoffs in points. And Domi, 3 helpers is the first. Game 4 in LA. Up 3-0 in the series. We're going to play the full game. It could all come down to this. The Kings fighting to stay in the hunt for the cup. We're trying to secure a victory. Matthews winning that draw to McCabe to Domi. Domi pushed aside. Matthews fighting for it, losing it. Matthews with the early trip. Oh boy. And we're going to be defending a penalty very, very early. Well, that's not the best start. Their power play percentage is just over 5%. We gotta kill this. Lawton lines up for the draw. Lawton's gonna lose that draw. Shot saved by Wool. Welcome to the game early. Lawton just gonna dump that down. That's not gonna make it to the net. Clark dancing to Moore. Oh, we missed. And Denault skating down. Tanev lining up more. Lawton breaking up the pass. Ekholm grabs it. Ekholm gets it to Scotty. Scotty skating down. Scotty slap shot off the iron. That would have been good if he made it. Ekholm pushing it aside. Oh no, cover that, Joseph Wool. Waugh lining up for the draw. I don't like that one-timer look. I really don't like that one-timer look. Doughty to Byfield. Saved out in front. Chaos behind the net. Nice check from Carlo. Oh boy, flurry of shots. Byfield pushed. Wow. Cowan trying to kill it. Cowan dancing around. Cowan absolutely fighting like hell for that puck. Byfield over to Kopitar. Carlo hammers him. Getting it to McCabe. Waugh's just going to kill that. And we're going to chase. 54 seconds left on the power play. Doughty taking it behind his net. Getting it over to Kempe. McCabe crushing him. Byfield hammered by Carlo. Cowan grabbing that puck. Carlo dumping that down. We're going to go for a change. Let them take all the time they want. Perfect. Take the face off. Absolutely take that face off. Kemp lining up for the draw. Just looking to kill these final 40 seconds. Kemp winning that draw. Riley! Oh boy. Wool sending that around to Joshua. Wool, get back in your crease, please. All right, getting it around. Ekman-Larsson just going to dump it down. Ekman-Larsson and Kemp. All right, just Ekman-Larsson. He's going to chase. Kemp! Oh, just out of reach. Riley able to get there and force the dump in. Kemp bailing. Riley checking. Wool forcing another face-off. That's okay. We win this draw. We probably have a breakout jailbreak pass to Matthews. Yep, Ekman-Larsson. We're just going to wait. We're 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 going to get it to Kemp. And we're going to get the drive going. David Kemp in. David Kemp turning, shooting. Save. Where is he? Well, we got Waugh out there. One-timer from Ekholm. Hits the net. And it's going to be another face-off. Matthews lining up for the draw. Matthews winning that draw. Ekman-Larsson. Oop, that's offsides. Matthews lining up for the draw. Matthews losing that draw. Anderson sending it to Doughty. Doughty up to Moore. Riley crushing him. Nice. Oh boy. McCabe breaking up that pass. Domi grabbing it, giving it to Matthews. 15 minutes left in the first. Matthews using some speed. Matthews cutting across. Nice! Can't put it away. Great save by Kemper. Doughty stepping up. Hammered. Denault crushed. Moore can't get a shot off. Matthews getting it to McCabe, who's going to drive some offense here. McCabe over to Nyes. Nyes crashing the net. Matthews picking up that puck. Finding space, shooting. Saved. Domi grabbing it. Domi takes a slap shot. Riley grabs it behind the net. Riley getting it to Nyes. Getting it to McCabe. Getting it back to Nyes. Getting it to McCabe. We're just going to take a shot. Tipped. Matthews grabbing it. Matthews losing it. Doughty trying to clear it. Chaos in front. Denault hammered. LeBlanc is gassed. And we're going to steal it. And we're going to get Matthews going up the ice. He's absolutely gassed right now. Turning around. Matthews ripping a shot in front. Matthews grabbing another. Oh boy. Matthews absolutely gassed. Michelli back to Carlo. Missing the net. That's a Cody Ceci bubble moment right there.
Barry on the other side. Ceci shoots and he missed the net by a mile.
Oh boy. Carlo grabbing that puck. Carlo just going to bank it off the boards. Michelli's going to take it in. Michelli skating. Michelli over to the Kings. Waugh trying to get there. Carlo, nice check. Michelli picking up that puck. And Ekholm's going to lead the charge here. Ekholm spinning. Just going to take a shot. Tipped out in front. Kopitar hit by Waugh. Waugh trying to get it. Waugh gets it. Waugh trying to shoot. Scores! Put pucks on net. Good things happen. Nick Waugh, relentless in his push. Just flips it on net. Great check. Picks it up. Fires it on. Gets lost in the shuffle. Just squeaks in. Tavares lining up for the draw. Tavares losing that draw. Oh boy. Ekman-Larsson going across and forced to retreat. Cody Ceci getting it. Byfield skating down. Byfield is fast. Ekman-Larsson gets it thanks to the great stick work by Chris Tanev. Tavares driving in. Tavares driving. Just going to take a shot. Pinned along the boards. Kicking it out. Nylander loses it. Ekman-Larsson backing up. Kopitar taking it for the Kings. Getting it up to Byfield. Poked out of there by Ekman-Larsson. Cowan trying to push. Oh boy. Tanev getting in the way. Oh, what a save by Joseph Woll. Nylander driving up the ice. Nylander firing. Hits a skate. Tanev grabs it. Just going to flip that around. Yeah, go for the change. And relax. Ekman-Larsson, we get too focused on the hit. Tanev trying to get back there. Great stick. Lorenz. Great checks. Kemp grabbing it. Waiting behind the net. And emerging to Ekman-Larsson. Up to Dakota Joshua. Joshua driving. Joshua over to Carlo. Rifle gets saved. Edmondson hammered by Carlo. Joshua getting that puck. Lorenz getting it over to Kempf. Never mind. Fiala takes it away. Fiala skating down. Ekholm diving down. Great job by Carlo to break up that pass. Lorenz taking it up the ice. Having some speed. Over. Wah! One-timer gets saved. Wah hunting for a second. Getting it to Ekholm. One-timer saved again. Lorenz gets another shot saved. Right at the buzzer. Eventful first period for only having a goal. All right, 13 shots to 5 as we head into the second period. Matthews lining up for the draw. The captain loses it. Domi, relentless in the pursuit. Matthews flying on that forecheck. Gives Doughty a nice check for his troubles. Nyes hammering Kopitar. Nyes trying to get it. Nope, McCabe just absolutely crushes him. Riley over to Nyes. Up to Matthews. Matthews attacking, gets tripped up. And Doughty is going to get there. We're going to try to get Matthews to change, please. I don't know. Kempe skating down. Oh no! Off the post. Woll makes some nice saves, and we're going to break out pass to Domi. Domi attacking. Domi shooting. Saved. Max Domi trying to check. Nothing. Domi grabbing it. Just going to rip that down. Cowan forechecking. Oh boy. Tavares turned around. Kempe dancing. Looking for something. Kopitar attacking. Doughty getting it. Cowan trying to play defense. Nylander skating backwards. Nylander just lying down. Great save by Woll. Cowan over to Tavares. Skating around. Sending it up to Cowan. Cowan attacking. Trying to poke at it. Can't. Denault dancing around. Moore skating down. Kings regrouping. Over. Clark. Great stick by Michelli. And Carlo picks it up. Breakout pass up the ice to Ekholm. Gets crushed. Denault's getting down. Great stick by Waugh. And Carlo just trying to wrap it around. Waugh grabs it. Waugh off the boards. Fiala picks that off. Great play. Carlo playing defense. Getting in the way. Denault up close. Picks up the loose puck. And puts it away. We got a tie game. Kings refusing to go down easy. Kemp losing that draw. Clark picking up that puck. Sending it down. Oh boy. Ekman-Larsson grabs it. Over to Tanev. No, that was almost bad. Ekman-Larsson sending it to Joshua. Sending it to Lorenz. Lorenz attacking up the ice. Lorenz. Oh boy. Lafreniere gets it. Joshua going for the check. Nothing. Oh boy. That's a dumping for sure. Kemp skating up. Kemp just going to dump that down. Get the change. And we kind of worked. Tanev, way to pick off that pass. Getting it to Nylander. Nylander dancing. Why is Nylander out here with thing? I don't know. But it's kind of fun. LeBlanc to Gregor. Saved. Ekman-Larsson grabs it. Firing up the ice to Nyes. Nyes skating through. Nyes over to Matthews. Shot saved. Absolutely wired one. Clark gets hammered. Gregor dancing around for the Kings. Domi deciding to meet him up there. Nyes grabbing that puck over to McCabe. McCabe's going to take it in. McCabe's just going to take a shot. Yeah, we'll play for that face-off. We'll get the forwards to change. And Tavares back pursuing on defense. Ekman-Larsson crushed. Tanev grabbing it, sending it up to Cowan. Oh boy, we turned that over. Tavares, why are we skating up so much? You're the last guy. I know you're not supposed to be, but you were. Gregor, shot saved. Ekholm fighting for it along the boards. Nylander picking it up, kind of. Ekholm grabbing it to Tavares. Across to Cowan. Cowan with the lane. Easton Cowan saved. Kempe, absolutely gassed. Edmondson, little check from Tavares. Gregor, nice hit from Nylander. Clark, hey buddy, gets crushed by Willie. Kempe, skating. Kempe, hit by Cowan. Nylander's gonna grab it. We're gonna get it to Carlo, and we get some fresh forwards out there. Waugh, driving in. Waugh, spinning, dancing. Ekholm, slap shot, save, final minute of the period. Lawton picking it up behind the net. Lawton getting it back to Carlo. Oh boy, that was just poor planning. Kempe driving down, a few seconds left. Don't let him get a shot off. I'll take that. Oh, I will take that. So we're tied 1-1 going into the third. Absolute yard sale, 29 hits to 13. 18 shots to 10, so pretty even game. Scores 1-1. Let's see if we can finish the job. Matthews lining up for the draw to start the third. Matthews wins it. Riley over to Matthews. Matthews taking it in. Dropping back to McCabe. McCabe skating across, sees a lane, shoots. Saved. Kopitar up to Kempe. Nice. Grabbing that puck. Over to Riley, over to Matthews. Here we go. Austin, Matthews skating through, shooting, saved. Matthews just fighting for this puck, being absolutely relentless. Oh boy. Domi! Huge hit. And nice. Trying to go for the change. McCabe forcing the dump in. Riley collects it and gets it over to Cowan. Up to Tavares, skating through the contact. Oh boy. Tavares skating around. Tavares finding a lane, shooting, saved. Cowan picks it up. Back to McCabe! Missing the net. Tavares up close. Tavares over to Cowan, over to Riley. Riley shot! Riley snipes! A shot like that makes you think he's a center. Riley steals the lead for his fourth goal of the playoffs, his 21st point at least. Morgan Riley picking up the puck, just firing a wrister. Cowan with the nice feed, and we take the lead. Tavares lines up for the draw. The longest tenured Maple Leaf gives us the lead in the third period in the Cup Final. Still a lot of time left. Nice check by Carlo. Tavares getting it up to him. Carlo driving in, shooting, save by Kemper. Lawton lining up for the draw. 14:30 left in the game. Kind of winning it. Michelli fighting for it. Chaos in front. Shot. Waugh was in there. Lawton was on the ground. Breakout pass. Moore skating up. Fiala shot. How is that? Yeah, I was going to say, how is that not goalie interference? Just driving straight through Joseph Woll, punching him off the puck. He's covering it. He's punching him off it. That's not going to stand. Yeah, goal called back. We still lead. Man. All right, he's upset. Fair enough. You're losing. You've been getting smoked in the finals. I understand the frustration. You're getting absolutely pumped. Clark getting the puck over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating in. Tanev trying to get in the way. Oh my goodness, that gets absolutely wired up the ice. Back to the LA zone. Michelli had a chance. Michelli just couldn't control it. Oh boy. Lafreniere dumping it in. Tanev gonna grab it. Tanev just gonna protect the puck. Take it behind the net. Send that up to Ekman-Larsson. Over to Scott Lawton. Lawton turning. Taking a slap shot. And Michelli picking it up. Michelli dancing. Turning it over. Lawton in pursuit. Ekman-Larsson, nice check. Nice stick from Waugh. Lawton grabbing it, wiring it around to Lorentz, to Dakota Joshua. Joshua just going to take a shot. Oh, they're going to pass it out. Never mind, I thought we were going to get a face-off. And over to Clark, skating down. Riley hammers him. Fiala skating down, getting in the way. Edmondson slap shot. Save. Riley grabbing it. Over. Oh boy. Skating in. McCabe trying to get in the way. He does. McCabe grabbing that loose puck. Sending it to Riley. Over to Kemp. Over to Lorentz. Lorentz driving up the ice. Lorentz getting absolutely chased from behind. Joshua shot saved. Matthews lining up for the draw against their fourth line. We gotta get it. We gotta get something here. Maybe not a goal. Oh, come on. At least win the face-off. Kuzmenko skating down. Carlo hammers him. Ekholm behind the net. Nice check. Getting in the way of the pass too. Matthews. Oh boy, that's going to be an icing. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Matthews losing that draw. Doughty trying to dance. Can't. Matthews grabbing that puck. Oh boy. Well, almost turned it over. We didn't. Matthews sending it to Domi. Domi's going to take it in. Under 4 minutes. Domi driving to Nyes. Wow, what a save. Domi to Carlo. Shot saved. Matthews got the tip. More dancing around. Oh boy. Gregor skating down. Domi getting in the way. Puck going down the other way. Nyes pursuing. Gregor crushed. Time winding down. Tanev lines up a huge hit. Oh gosh. No. Whoa boy. Brutal angle. We get pretty fortunate there. Cowan's just going to dump it in. Tanev's going to chase this. Not sure why. Under a minute to go. Can we hang on? Nylander offsides. 54 seconds. Tavares losing the draw. Getting it over to Kempe. Cowan trying to pursue. Kopitar shot pushed aside by Wool. Tavares getting that over to Nylander. Nylander driving. Nylander losing it. Kopitar hit by Tavares. McCabe taking a rough angle. McCabe throwing a check. Riley trying to get rid of it. Oh boy. 30 seconds. Byfield over. McCabe gets it. Matthews dumping that down. It's gonna go in. Bit of a prayer with that one. If we miss, that was certainly going to be an icing. But we get it in. And I think that's going to ice the game. Pun kind of intended. 17th goal of the playoffs for the captain, Austin Matthews. Absolute heartbreaker. That game one in Toronto really felt like the series, looking back on it now. We were down Matthews, gutsy overtime victory, and Kemper stood on his head that game, and it wasn't enough. McCabe with the lone assist. Matthews wins it. McCabe has it. We're going to play some keep away. Down to Domi. No. Matthews grabs it to McCabe, to Riley. Ooh, boy. Nyes poking at it. Nyes missing the mark. 6 seconds left. Time winding down. Wool pushes one final shot aside. And your Maple Leafs are Stanley Cup champions. What a change of pace from the real life season.
Well, it is the best, right, James? I mean, such a difficult trophy to win, and it's a childhood dream, and you can see them all in celebration right now. It's a cumulative effort, especially such a grind to be able to get here. The sacrifices, as you said earlier, blood, sweat, tears. They're here, they're hoisting the cup, a moment they'll never forget.
Morgan Riley is your Conn Smythe winner. 33 hits, 21 points. Played every game. Longest tenured Leaf. That's really fitting. Matthews, 17 goals. Leading the league in playoff points is a lot. Riley, very deserving.
Stanley's in the house, and the question is, who's going to raise it first?
Oh, it's going to be Matthews.
And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad, and he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins. But he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
And it's going to be Morgan Riley next.
And it's the Conn Smythe winner's turn to get the cup. No one's more deserving than him.
He was unbelievable. I mean, the offensive production, everything that he did to contribute. Now it's an individual award, the Conn Smythe Trophy. Now he hoists the cup. I don't even know if you can script it any better, James.
Where's Tavares? Where's Nylander? We'll give it to Wool. Big goaltender. Driving the performance and the whole playoffs. Dominant.
Yeah, and he was so good between the pipes, wasn't he, James? I mean, you can't win without solid goaltending, and he was the backbone of this team. He deserves it, and he hoists it, and you can see the smile on his face.
And we'll do Jake McCabe.
There's a physical price to be paid to win the Stanley Cup. He's certainly paid it.
Well, he led his team in hits, and I mean, there's no question that the games get tighter and they get more physical. And the entire team garners energy off each and every hit. He was so effective when it came to his physical game.
The celebration continues, and they're all converging at center ice for the team pick.
Yeah, hard to believe that so many of them are banged up, hey, James, at the arduous process of getting to the Stanley Cup Final, but that's why they're all in one heap, showing the pure elation of the moment.
That's definitely copyrighted music. Morgan Riley with a goal and 4 hits is the third star of the big Game 4 victory in LA. Denault, a goal. Tried to spark this comeback for the Kings, and it unfortunately fell short. The stars came to play. Matthews was lights out this entire postseason. And Kemper, 27 saves. He played a great series, had a great postseason. Just wasn't enough. Big victory. And the Milwaukee Admirals win the Calder Cup in the AHL. So, with all that said and done, thank you for watching, for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe. We won the Cup this year. The series isn't done yet. Taking a look at the team, we'll see what the offseason brings. We have a lot of these guys under contract for next year, which is nice. There's going to be some retooling around the edges that needs to get done. And, you know, there's work to be done. We have a lot of this roster under contract, and that's going to be huge. We have our goaltender under contract for next year, which is going to be huge. We've got some work to do. We've got a little bit of money to play with. See who we can add, what we can do. Let's try to get another.